Welcome back to the Core Cars News Tech Lab. Today we're going to be reviewing Roku's first official projector. Now they've had projectors in the past, but they were really what they did is they took a Roku stick and they plugged them into a projector, sometimes with pre-built ports on the projector for that purpose. But this is the first projector with a fully integrated Roku into it. It does come in a few different colors. We're going to talk about the pros and cons. There's a lot to like about this, and there's a few things you need to be aware of with it. We're going to talk about everything you need to know about the new Roku projector. While I like what I would say, there's some things they could do better in version 2. First off, if you want to learn more about this product, I'll put a link to it, our post about it, and a link to it on Amazon in the show notes and in the first pinned comment, so you can find out more about it there. If you have a question, leave a comment here. We'd love to hear from you. Hopefully we're going to answer all your questions here in this video though. And if you like what we do, please hit that subscribe button or hit that thumbs up. Doing one or both lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. Let's take a look at the device itself, and I want to be clear on this one review. I'm not going to review the Roku OS with this because it's a Roku OS. It's the same as if you would plug the Roku into a TV or other ports. I'm more focused on the projector on this because you can always buy a nice projector and put a Roku stick into it, for example. We're going to talk about the projector itself with this. So a few things here. Standard low projection port here. It does not have any like adjustable base really, other than this one flip down lever here to kind of hold it up. It's a little flimsy. Oh, that's going to be a common trait here. On the back, of course, you got a power button, and right here, USB, HDMI in, and then you got a few other things. You got your power on this here at the bottom, and a few other ports on the side here. It does have internal speakers. I don't know how well you can see it. They are two kind of small speakers. Not horrible sound. Definitely not the best sound out of a projector I've ever heard. You may want to think about an external set of speakers, especially if you have, like you're doing this outside or in a big group of people. The speakers on this are probably not quite good enough for a large group. It does have a built-in fan here, pull air through to help keep it nice and cool. Let's take a look at everything that came with this, talk about the pros and cons of it with it. Like I said, right off the bat, I wish there was more adjustability in the base of it to kind of line it up exactly how you want. This really seems to be set up where the projector and the screen are on kind of a straight line level. It will work best for. So if you think about putting it on the ground, projecting up a little bit, you can do it, but you may be propping it up with some stuff. Sound is, like I said, okay. The speaker's kind of small. Audio put out is kind of small. If you have a big group of people, you may want to think about taking advantage of the included aux port on this, where you can put out volume or another pair of speakers on it to connect to a larger sound source for this device. The projection itself is good. Standard kind of HD rate. The Roku itself works just fine. Very similar performance to the new Roku stick, so very fine. No complaints at all about the overall performance, launching apps and more. While yes, it's not the most powerful one, the new Roku Pro TVs, the Roku Ultra, for example, significantly more powerful than the projector. One big complaint though was the remote. And there's a few things here. No voice control at all on this remote, though you could use an app and connect an app to it to use voice control. It's also a line of sight with this, which means unless you're like directly behind it or in front of it, you may struggle to get the remote to register. It does not do well on the sides because the sensor on it's in the back and the front. It's kind of amazing. I don't know of any other Roku that's being sold on the market anymore that doesn't include a voice remote with it. This definitely feels like a step back in time. You can see even the buttons just doesn't feel right. It feels a little cheaper. I don't know. It's just something this remote doesn't feel good to me. I don't know if I got a bad remote. It's like unusually shiny. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I really wish it was a, maybe not necessarily a pro remote, but at least a wireless remote with included voice search on it. Also, maybe again I didn't get one. A quick note on that, speaking of which, this was a projector I bought with my own money. Got it from Amazon, same day delivery, reviewing it for you after trying it out for a little while. But no batteries. Roku's usually come with batteries for the remote. This is two AAAs, not a big deal. I have AAAs around my house, but it was kind of surprising to see them not included. Did my Roku projector have a problem with that? Did you get one? Leave me a comment. May seem like a small complaint, But when you're so used to Roku's including them, for it to not, well, it's just kind of like, wow, that's strange kind of moment. Overall, it's a okay projector, and at the price, it's not bad at all. I do think, though, it just feels a little bit like some corners were cut. The base flip up to kind of prop it up a little bit. I wish that was an adjustable base like a lot of projectors have. The speakers, I wish they were a little bit better. Because when I think of a Roku projector, I think of setting up a movie night where people are going to listen to movies rather than using a Roku projector to maybe put slides up for a presentation, for example. You definitely will want to think about getting an external set of speakers for this if you're going to be outside or in a large area. And again, I think this will work best if the projector is on a relatively similar plane to the screen, as do all projectors, but there's not a lot of tilt in this, in the built-in with it. Overall though, let me be honest here, I love that Roku's coming out with built-in projectors. I love projectors, I love Roku. Putting them together makes sense. While yes, you could plug a Roku stick into others, it's just another step, right? You have to go into the input and make sure you're using the right HDMI port and all kinds of different things with projectors. Where this just got the Roku built in, got the stick built in on it. So overall, 2 thumbs up if you're looking for a budget-friendly projector. Are there better projectors on the market? Sure. Are there better projectors with a built-in Roku? No, there's not. This is it. Now, Roku did say when I went to the press event earlier this year in April that they are working on more projectors. This is just happens to be the first one on the market. And it's not bad, don't get me wrong. No, it's not a high-end projector. There are some that are significantly more expensive you can buy and put a Roku into. But for the price point, you always have to review things for what they are. You can't take a $400 or $300 TV and compare it to a $2,000 TV. That's not an apples-to-apples comparison. One is a significantly more expensive device than another. With that said, though, compared to similarly priced projectors, I think this is a very adequate projector with similar features and similar lineup. Do I wish it was a little bit higher end? Yeah, I hope Roku comes out with a projector that's more expensive. Let's be honest, it'll be more expensive, but brighter brighter projection, better speakers, and a better remote with built-in wireless connection for voice search and more on it. Overall, 2 thumbs up. I really do think that for it, what the market it's serving and reaching is good. It's not a bad first attempt at the product, and I think Roku, with a little tweaking, a little bit of work, could really have a nice line of products here. Like I said, better projector, better speakers, better remote are going to be the 3 things I list. With that said though, this is a budget-friendly one. You can plug in, take with you. It's a small form factor, throw in your form factor, throw in your pocket, take it with you outside, take it camping, take it to the basement for maybe anybody camp indoors with your kids, so you all take some bags or blankets and make forts in the living room. Seems like a fun projector to bring into the fort and project on the side of the bed sheets. Just me. Anybody else do that? Let me know. Well, that's it for today. I hope this review helps you out. If it did, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget you can find out more about this in the show notes. And I'll find a link to Amazon there so you can find it to buy it if you're so looking. Until next time, take care, be safe. I'll talk to you all again real soon.